This past weekend, I had three 40 wides up, two 40 by 100s and one 40 by 80. Now, I overbooked on accident, so one of the tents is not mine. So this video, I want to show you the difference between rope and ratchets because a big storm came through and it hit the tents. Now, one of the customer that had the 40 by 100 that I had a sub rent from another company took a video. And I'll show that in a second. It's not a very good video because he texted it to me on his cell phone at low quality. But my other two tents had ratchets. I got a video of one because I was on the site to take it down. And then another crew was on the other site. So I didn't get a video of that one, but they said the tent was fine. It was tight and everything. Now, just for record, this tent company that I sub-rented the 40 by 100 from, they are an amazing tent company. I've never, ever heard anything bad about them. They always help me out when I need help. I help them out when they need help. And they put this tent up for me kind of on short notice because I didn't find out that I was overbooked until the Friday before. Something messed up with our computer. When we used to put in the dates, it was, we take stuff out from Friday through Monday because I don't want to be flipping tents. I don't want the tent rental to end on Saturday and then my computer says we have it Sunday. So when we would do that, but we would change the delivery fee, it would change all the dates to the first date. So my computer only took it out from Friday morning to Friday night, which meant it was open for the Saturday, Sunday. So it got booked. So since then, that bug has been fixed. But anyways, so this one tent company, they don't use ratchets, they use ropes. They've always used ropes. They don't use stake bars. They use 2 stakes on some parts, 4 stakes on others, and they do it in a kind of a cross when then tie the rope where the cross comes together. That's kind of weird, but it works, keeps things tight generally. But this was a big storm that came through. So let me show you the video of their tent real quick, right here. So right here is the video the customer sent me. This storm was big. You can see this tent moving all over the place. The customer did the right thing. He evacuated everyone. Before the storm got really big, this customer even took down the sidewall so that the wind could pass through the tent. So this customer was very smart. He listened to us and he evacuated the tent when it got bad. Now here's just showing the aftermath. Look how loose these ropes are. These are barely holding up the tent. Right now the tent's being held up by the center poles and a little bit of tension. Now over here you can see their corner stakes where they do this cross and then tie the rope in between. And down this side of the tent, it doesn't look that bad. The other side, you can see really how loose it is. This is where the wind was coming at the tent. Fortunately, this tent didn't come down. There's very minimal damage to the tent. Some of the rope where the sidewalls connect kind of came off, but that's easily fixed. And here you can see the customer took down the sidewalls, laid them on the ground. Sure, the sidewalls are going to be dirty, but it allowed the wind to go through. Now, this is my tent. Same storm went through. No one has adjusted anything. You can see that the ratchets are still tight, and the tent is still straight. This is the difference between ratchets and ropes. And as you can see right here on the corners and at every seam, we use stake bars. Okay, so now that you've seen the difference between ropes and ratchets, ratchets is definitely the way to go. It is more expensive because you have to buy them, obviously. And stake bars is also the way to go. When I first started, I didn't have that much money, so I only had single ratchets on all where all the stakes should be, with one stake. And then I had half a tent come down. I had to drive out an hour to go fix it. And then so I switched to double ratchets, where there's 2 yokes that the stakes go through on all corners and all seams. And I still had a few problems, so then I switched to stake bars with 3 holes for all corners and all seams. Anything that's not a corner and a seam is still just single ratcheted. But because I got so many stake bars on there, it really does a lot. So I understand in the beginning you may just do what the company sends you. They're going to send you a 40 by 80 with all ropes. You can do that for a little while, save up, buy the ratchets, save up, buy the double ratchets, then save up, then buy the stake bars. Or if you want to do it and never have any problems, or not, I can't say never, big storms come through, but barely have any problems, not have to drive an hour out to go fix the tent, not have to go out on Saturday when you could have been doing something else. Just start from the very beginning with ratchets and stake bars. It is way better. Keeps the tent tight in a big, massive storm that comes through. And as you've seen, tent with ropes versus tent with ratchets. Thanks for watching.